The following video is of my opinions and my opinions alone, with little to no influence from other people. Please respect my thoughts and I respect yours, as we all have freedom of speech. You have been warned. Please enjoy the video. Greetings everyone. So I've decided to make a new video ranting or discussing about the recent announcement of the 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, since the BBC thinks it knows all the opinions of the Doctor Who fan base, but they don't know anything about my thoughts, and I've been a fan of the show for 12 years. So let's get started. Okay, so at first I saw the picture online of Jodie and was kind of okay at first, thinking, okay, the inevitable has happened. But her clothes resembled Peter Capaldi's Doctor's style of a black hoodie with a coat. I think that was to make the transition from Peter to Jodie more subtle. Then later I saw the actual video and it did impact on me more in a negative way. The idea of the trailer for a reveal was fascinating, and I imagine others will want to recreate this themselves, but my mind was strongly in the hate zone of, well, Doctor Who is officially dead to me. Oh great, they've made another terrible decision that's going to end the world like Brexit and Donald Trump already have. You've made a huge mistake. Peter Capaldi deserves a better successor than this joke. I won't be surprised if the show gets cancelled now. This should not have happened. No, no, no. Wrong! In fairness, I was on a lack of sleep at the time of the announcement, so I was more emotionally vulnerable when it happened. Stephen Moffat must have wished really hard that his small comic relief short, The Curse of Fatal Death, actually became canon and that the 13th incarnation was female. I bet Stephen Moffat secretly said to Chris Chibnall, "Chris, best of luck to you, but I want you to make your first Doctor female. Don't ask why, it is very important. Wink, wink." To be honest, the main spark of hate that came from me was the fact that they used the Russell T Davies TARDIS in the background, and it's just a huge unnecessary nitpick there. Come on, who the heck was on the editing department? If you're going to present the new Doctor, at least use the current TARDIS, as I know there were plenty of pictures on Google Images with the same angle as the last one. But after a few days of actually catching up on sleep, I finally got myself to say, maybe this could work in its own way? But it just didn't compute with my brain, especially with a character I've known for 12 years and have so many connections to in my life. To quote the 5th Doctor when he loses his sonic screwdriver from the story The Visitation, I feel as though you've just killed an old friend. Or, as if I've been dumped again by an ex-girlfriend or something. And I do not want to appear sexist in any way, because in no way have I said a female can't play the Doctor. They just can't. I'm totally for equal rights, and over the years I've got to know more people from various events I go to. I learned about things like gender-bent cosplay, so seeing females dressed as different incarnations of the Doctor was fascinating, or guys dressed as a male version of the female companions. It was interesting. I even know changing genders happens a fair bit in comic books, manga and anime to bring an interesting plot twist to the story, but I guess live action shows bring a different impact to the gendered change genre. If there was a universe out there where all the incarnations of Doctor Who were female from one to present, then that's fine in my mind, but changing from male to female still feels a bit weird at times. Obviously, it's very unfair at this point to make any form of judgment towards Chris Chibnall, Jodie Whittaker and any of the new crew of Doctor Who, since it's all announcements and crying over Peter Capaldi's departure. We've yet to see Chibnall's writing for Doctor Who, we've yet to see what Jodie will bring to the role, especially after the impact Peter has left, or even what a female Doctor's companions will be like too. Another reason why it's unfair for me at this point is I haven't seen much of Chibnall's work or Jodie Whittaker's acting. Yes, that means I have not seen Broadchurch yet. I know it's got David Tennant in it. I did the same with Peter Capaldi before he became the Doctor, so I watched The Musketeers, so I could not only see his acting as Cardinal Richelieu, but also to question if I could see and hear this different actor playing the Doctor. I do confess, I'm actually open to the idea of a female Doctor in the future. I just did not expect it this soon. Maybe, Peter Capaldi 12th, another male 13th, and then for the 14th be a female. After the 13th Doctor, I would not have minded. Heck, I even like the idea of the Doctor changing colour as a big change. Having an actor like Idris Elba would be a great choice for the Doctor. That's another thing that's going to annoy the fans, is the Doctor, once again, is not ginger. On the other hand, the next Doctor's going to be a blonde again, instead of another brown-haired Doctor, so count your blessings, I guess. Another thing that's going to cause discussion again in the fanbase is whatever Jodie's costume is for the Doctor, all the guys will be making a male version of it and debating over which is the official gender-bent look of the 13th Doctor. I bet half the female cosplayers will now get their turn to struggle buying screen-accurate cosplay. Hardy ha ha. That was half a joke and half thinking, oh, that's gonna be some serious debating there over screen accuracy cosplay. Oh dear. I guess overall, my reaction to Jodie Whittaker is very much like the third Doctor when he sees his face for the first time in Spearhead from Space. To quote the third Doctor when he sees himself in the mirror, "Oh no, that's not me at all. Oh, that face. This hair. Well, I don't know. I think it's rather distinctive, actually." So it goes from immediate confusion and rejection, then taking a closer look and seeing if I can picture that person as the character, to possibly having some hope that it can potentially work and we'll give it a go. I will probably watch Jodie Whittaker's performance as the Doctor anyway, but it does not mean to say I'll like it as much as Peter Capaldi's amazing performance in the recent series, especially with the speech about kindness in the series 10 finale. And I guess my message to people who do not quite understand why some fans can't cope with this regeneration in particular is this: changing age is one thing, changing gender is another. So that's my take on the 13th Doctor announcement. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found my thoughts appropriate and appealing. Please leave a like or a comment, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share this video out and please subscribe to the channel. I'm also on social media, links are in the description below, and I'll see you in the near future. Take care everybody, bye!